Hi everybody, it's Tereese. I am back with another video, and today I'm here to share a journal with you. I bought this journal at Barnes & Noble. It was on sale for $7. I couldn't pass that up, and I love all these colors, and I love the watercolor palettes and how it's some are really used and some aren't. And it just reminded me of Tim Holt's fabric that he was sharing on his lives this past weekend. And I just fell in love with this. So I'm going to use this journal for hashtag Artisan Journal Prompt 2024, hosted by Life with Patti, and I'll have her, or I will tag her down below so everybody can go check her out. She's doing, it's like a prompt a day, and you can interpret however you like. I am 7 weeks behind. Well, maybe 6 weeks behind because I did week 1 and I did week 8 today. So if I think week 1 was the introduction, and I'm just going to open my book up. And this is my introduction to my journal, and it just kind of says what it's all about, who's hosting, and the year. I like that. It's for 52 weeks. She's going to give you a prompt every Sunday. And I left this piece open because I want to jot down how I did. It's like being accountable for your creativity, and I'm gonna add that at the end and see how many pages I do. This is 88 sheets of pages, so I'm gonna have more than enough pages to go by. But it is fairly big. It is 11 by 9, so it's really a big journal. So here's my introduction. I crumpled the paper. So this is just, copy paper that I printed out, and I put introduction at the top. I ripped the edges, I crumpled it and add ink to it. So if you follow me on my channel, you'll know that I love vintage. I love grunge. So I had to do this for my introduction. Okay. So what I did was I inked the edges all the way around. I even tore it. Ooh, I even tore it here and up here. So it kind of gives like a really old, weathered page. And then I added the things, I love old typewriters. There's a lot of things I love, but a lot of vintage feel. I love this dress form. This is from Hobby Lobby, ephemera, and also the scissors and the thread. And so the old typewriter, this was in a different ephemera pack. It says, live a happy life. And then this one on the bottom here says, let your soul shine. So I really love this. This is paper doily from my stash. Here's some book pages. This piece of paper is from my friend Joyce. She had gifted this or sent me some of her tea dye or coffee dye paper. And in the background, there is an imprint of this, what is it? I don't remember what it was. It was plastic and it almost looked like a doily. And she laid it on the paper, and this is what it looked like when it dried. It's so cool. And I think this was my last piece of paper, and I just had to use it in this journal. Yeah, so that is my week one of um, Patty's hashtag. And then here is week two. And week two is what makes you happy. And I know other people have kind of similar wrote out um, what makes them happy. And I think a lot of us, family is what makes us happy. Our faith, um, you know, really makes me happy. And I know a lot of people out there do. Creating, I love to create, I love to craft. That's what makes me happy. It relaxes me. It um, that's why this year I really want to do a lot more of it. My friends, the ones that I've met online, and my close friends, really make me happy. And there are times where I truly do miss them. And especially the ones online. I've met a couple in person, and yeah, the crafting community is just wonderful. And then lastly, shopping. I think a lot of crafters, really, you know, we have a lot of stuff. And, a lot of times we shop because that makes us happy. And, so that's the last thing on my page. I laid down some scrap pieces of paper I had in my stash. I love this vintage paper. It's not vintage, but it's just vintage pattern paper. I put some flowers. I put a Tim Holtz paper doll, and I added some butterflies. And then I added this die cut that someone gave me, and I added it to my page. And I really love how this turned out, actually. This middle kind of, with the busyness of everything else, it just kind of calms it down. So I really like that. And it also gives me, a place to journal. I could say something about my family here. I could say something about my faith. I could put something here about creating, crafting, um, something I can list my friends here, and I could put a little bit of shopping. I don't know. I mean, I kind of like how the white space is. It gives me flexibility to write something down and jot something down. Um, so yeah, that is my week 8 and my introduction to Patty's open collab. I've been watching a lot of ladies um, journals, or watching their videos and sharing what they created, and um, I'm really hoping I'm gonna keep up with this, just like the deck the year. So I want to thank everybody for watching. Have a great week, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, everyone.